Errol Spence out here capping again. Somebody called out Errol Spence, basically saying, "Hey man, I hope you bought the fight instead of bootlegging it." And Errol Spence responds to him. He told him to shut up. I never bootleg anything. I support Showtime. Then he goes on to upload the video that I just showed y'all. And the thing is, man, as far as using a fire stick and downloading fights and stuff like that, me personally, I've never used a fire stick, but that's only because I'm too lazy to get around to it. It's been on my itinerary for things to do for the longest time. I just literally never get around to doing it. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, as of right now, I've never had done it, but it's definitely in my plans. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying I was going to get a fire stick for years. I just never actually got one. But for Errol Spence to come out and say, man, I don't use fire stick at all, I support Showtime. I mean, honestly, I don't think it's nothing that he has to defend. He could have just let this roll off his shoulders. It's really not that important unless it had a little bit of truth in it. That's the only time people really respond to stuff like that. And I always pay attention to what people respond to and what people don't respond to. And when you study what they respond to and what they don't respond to, then you're well aware of the type of questions and the type of things that they're going to avoid ahead of time. Like, how do you answer this, but you don't answer that kind of thing? But the thing is we already know, Errol Spence, you be using a fire stick because Terrence Crawford told us. And he didn't tell us in the regards of exposing that you use a fire stick. It was just some miscellaneous information that got spilled out when he was trying to describe him coming to the table with Errol Spence with $25 million and how it's guaranteed. And they was going back and forth and saying, yeah, because all these people are still in fights and stuff like that. And Errol Spence would say, yeah, man, I'm using a fire stick myself. The whole point is this. That ain't nothing Terrence Crawford got to lie about. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing that he even planned on exposing. It was just something that was just part of the story. You know what I'm saying? So it's no doubt that you told him that you use a fire stick. And even him reporting on I use a fire stick or not, that's really not important. That's really not the reason why I'm doing the video. I'm doing it to show you the levels of which this dude would lie. I mean, if you use a fire stick, use a fire stick. So what? I mean, it doesn't look good to the public, especially when you want us to purchase a fight. Yes, but other than that, I mean, dude, it's really not that big of a deal that you have to keep up a lie. You used the fire stick at one point in time, or either you still do. You know what I'm saying? The point is, I don't think it warranted a response. I don't think he really should have cared if it's really not that big of a deal and if you really don't do it. But the fact that he did lets me know the extent that this guy will go through to keep up a front and a lie, no matter how big and how small. This is something that Errol Spence could have owned right quick. This ain't shit. So what? All right, yeah, you did it and it looks bad because you're a fighter. You want, yeah. But other than that, so what? You know what I'm saying? That's what you said. That's what you said. But like I said, I'm bringing this up for a totally different reason. The fact that even when it comes down to denying he's using a fire stick, this dude is going to lie. Errol Spence is just a habitual liar. And you know what? Lying and alcohol, that's something that I didn't put together until I watched that movie Flight with Denzel Washington. That's when I realized that one of the effects of alcoholism and being an alcoholic is you are an habitual liar because you always have to lie about your conditions and stuff like that. And that's what that movie was about. Denzel was tired of lying. That's why he opted not to throw the other girl under the bus so she can get in trouble for it. That's why he ended up owning up to it and going to prison, because he just got tired of lying. And the association that that movie made with lying and alcoholism, I had no idea. You know what I'm saying? That was one of almost like a prerequisite to being a alcoholic. They lie a lot. They're one and the same. If you do one, you're going to do the other, because you first have to deny and lie about the problem that you have. That's why most alcoholics tend to be habitual liars. That's exactly what that movie was about. So when he went to extent to deny to say that he ain't got a fire stick, I was like, this guy will never really tell the truth about nothing. Honestly, that's basically what I get with it, because this shit ain't nothing to own. You should be able to own that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people gonna talk shit, but so what? You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm a firm believer in being authentic and being real, even if it looks bad. because most people can't be authentic and real, because one of the biggest fears of human beings is public judgment and persecution. You know what I'm saying? So when a person can be honest about what they have done and they self and stuff like that, man, that's growth. That's tough. That's G shit to me. Even in its flawed state, you know what I'm saying? That's still some of the realest shit. Because most people just flat out can't tell the truth. And it really doesn't take that much once you put your foot out there on the ledge to all the way jump in. But I'm just saying, damn, man, you can't even be real about this fire stick shit. Like I say, you can't trust nothing this guy say. But anyways, that's my thoughts on this. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.